Hey guys, for those of you wondering about the recurring meeting, I figured I'd just show you how to make a few so that way you can see it and how it works. So I'm going to go here to schedule, all right, and I'm going to start with labeling what my topic is up here. So I'm probably going to write something that the kids will be able to see and understand, and that way it'll make it easier for anybody else to identify things. You can even do this. And I'm going to put toll in here since I'm at two schools. So that way it gives a kind of very clear, like, oh, okay, I'm in the right class. This is the right one that I need to click on for today or whatever. And before you start setting dates and times, you want to click recurring meeting. Okay. And it's going to give you a little bit of a warning here. And then for the meeting ID, you want to keep it on automatically generate. Personal meeting IDs are very specific and you won't be able to do multiples of those. So you want to do the automatic meeting ID. You can use the password they populate, or you can choose one. I usually like to do like maybe my room number and then do P1, so that's period 1, and then so I'll change it. And that makes it really easy for me to remember if the kids are like, wait, what's the password for this class? So that way you're not looking at 50. If you can keep one, make it super simple on yourself. And then you can choose the like video options, audio options, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you choose a good calendar thing, whatever you guys use. I'm going to open up the advanced. So there's things like the enable waiting room, join for host. You don't want that on, obviously. Automatically record meetings. Sometimes that might be good because you never know. And since we have the advanced Zoom, you can do the cloud. Whatever is easier for you to record them and keep them similar, okay? And then it gives you an option for what the meeting type is, so you could choose that if you want, okay? You can do language interpretation, so you hit schedule, okay, to put it on your calendar. All right, so you can do that. Now, if I go to my meetings up here, okay, so it has this recurring meeting, all right, and basically I schedule for whenever it's supposed to be. So there's not an actual date or time. It's just that this is the one link that I'm going to use every day for first period. So I'll tell them when I send them the invitation or whatever that, hey, this is always going to be, during first period from 9 o'clock to 9:30, or from 9 o'clock, and we'll do first 15 minutes, and then you'll use that same link at the end of the class or whatever. You can add that stuff, so you can copy the invitation, and then it says this is a recurring meeting, meet anytime. So this is where you could delete this before you actually send it out to students and say period 1, 9 to 9:30, Mondays and Thursdays or whatever. So that way you have the same code for the whole time, and it's done. So now if I go back, and then I'm going to schedule another one. So that was just period 1. Let's do a step period 2. Okay, so keep that again. I do a recurring meeting, generate automatically. You can change this if you want, but you don't have to. All those advanced options, if you need to change anything, change it again. And then you click schedule. So again, it's gonna go up to my calendar and ask me to input that, which you can do now or you can do later. It's not a big deal. But so if you'll notice with the recurring meetings, so now I have 2 links. So it's not telling you, it's not going to have like 50, links or whatever. It's just going to have however many recurring meetings you have. And then basically this is just a placeholder. This is your link to always start that. So when you go to your Zoom to start your class period, whatever period it is, you just click on that, hit start, and then it'll bring up that meeting. And your students will already know from the link you shared with them previously in Google Classroom or wherever that, hey, this is, for period 2 only kind of a thing. And that's how you set up the recurring meetings. And they have their own unique ID. And that's just, the same thing you use for every single period. You don't have to necessarily put anything else in. And then for your calendar, basically what you want to do is maybe copy the invitation, go to your calendar, and then start adding those in just by class period. So if I say, this is period 1 Zoom, I can add the time here. So now it's 9 a.m. to 9:30. And then you can say custom repeat. Okay, repeats on Mondays and Thursdays. Okay, and then you really want to make sure too that you put on when it ends. Okay, so you can say ends on hopefully December, right? But I don't know when our last day is off the top of my head. Probably here. So you could say I choose a date that it ends, or after so many, if you know how many weeks we have, you could do after 13 weeks, after times 2 because it's twice a week. So that's the idea. So you're choosing which days, when it ends, and then you hit done. And then you can add all this stuff. So right here, this is probably where I would paste that meeting. And then you could say, right here, you could do period 1, 9 a.m. to 9:30. Okay, something like that. And then it's already set up and go. You have a link in all of these, and then you just hit save. And then as you can see, every Monday and Thursday, I know that I have a period 1 Zoom link, and it'll remind me if I put that option in. See, so it says 10 minutes before, so it'll let me know if I forget for some reason, which obviously we won't forget. And then it's already set up. You have the passcode right there, and it's just an easy way to schedule things and make it all really organized. So I hope that helps. Yeah, okay.